So we are having a concept of multi-party logistics. Yesterday we have seen the basics of logistics, and today we are going to see the extended arm of logistics, which is multi-party logistic concept, and how the green will make a future of logistics. That also we are going to see in our session. So we are going to cover, in the first segment, we are going to cover the multi-party logistics, and in the second segment we are going to see how the green can add a value to the logistics. Okay. In the multi-party logistics, we have 1PL, first party logistics, 2PL, that is party. So second party logistics, third party logistics, fourth party logistics, fifth party logistics, and sixth party logistics. Who knows it in advance, that's great, but who are not aware about it, don't worry. By the time we reach each slide for each party logistic method, the subject will be very crystal clear to you, don't worry about it. So first of all, we'll start this multi-party logistics starting from 1PL, which is called first party logistics. Okay. Say for example, you are a farmer. Okay, you are a farmer. So what you do, you develop your crop, you do sowing, you develop your crop. Okay, then after that you do harvesting. Okay, and then you take that crop to market for sale and you sell it to the market. Now take another example, that you are the manufacturer of XYZ product. So you manufacture that product. Okay, it could be like, for example, a cosmetic material. It could be consumer toothbrush. Okay, take any product. Okay, and after that, what you do, you manufacture, and then not only that, you go to market, you distribute it, you give it to the market so that they can sell it to the customer. In both the cases, even if you are a farmer or you are a manufacturer, you are not only producing or manufacturing your products, you are doing a distribution also. To reach market, you need to do a transportation also. You may have to store it also. You have to collect the payment also when you hand it over to the market. So the meaning here is, the company, if you are a manufacturer, you are a manufacturing company, or you are an individual farmer. Okay, a simple milkman. Okay, he has 10 cows in his farmhouse, so he take out the milk every day morning, and he goes and he distributes to the customers directly. So either you are a company or individual, you transport and deliver your own goods using your own vehicles. You are using your own vehicles, you are using your own means. You are not dependent on anybody. Good job. There will be no other companies involved in any way for the movement of the goods. Nobody else is involved. You are there. You decide your logistics. You decide your transportation, correct? So nobody else is involved. So, an example, I'm just reading it out on the screen, don't worry. A manufacturer makes tools and deliver the tools on their own vehicle directly to shop for sale. Everything is done in-house. That's the most important thing. Another example, tools manufacturer. You go directly and you distribute to all the persons who are distributing or selling the automobile parts, or any tools, electronic tools, or maybe automobile tools, depending on your things. Okay. So here you can see that a manufacturer or a producer is playing the role of not only operations management for production of his own products, but he is taking care of logistics also. And that's why it is called the first party logistic concept. And now you can see here on my screen, the gentleman who is doing, or a company who is doing this thing, what they are doing. Look at this now. Manufacturer responsibility other than manufacturing. Manufacturing he has to do. But other than manufacturing, what he is doing? Overall coordination. Yes, very, very good, because he needs to talk to his customers. He needs to talk to means he has to arrange many things. So it's overall coordination. Even if he has to drive himself, still he needs to coordinate with his own driver who's on the vehicle. So there's a coordination for that, correct? Am I right? Packaging of goods. He has to pack it also now, because he's transporting. So for that he needs human resources, he needs packaging material, he needs packaging type. So that means he has to purchase the packaging material also. He has to hire the labor also for packaging. Then probably he may not able to ship all the goods in one day because the production may not be that great. So he has to wait that in 1 week he will produce 1 truck of load. So he has to store that material every day, what he's producing. So that in the 7th day, he'll put all in 1 truck and he will take it out. So he need a warehousing concept also. He has to arrange with store. Either he should have it or he has to arrange it. But he has to arrange his own stores in this case right now. So warehousing is also, inventory management is also his responsibility. Inland transport, because he is doing transportation in his own truck. So first of all, he should be a truck owner. He should have a truck. He himself can drive, or he can at least hire a driver who can drive. That's okay. He has to arrange for fuel also. So his vehicle does not drive with fuel. Operation and maintenance of vehicle also he has to see, so that his truck should not be offload sometime. He has to arrange insurance also for his truck. He has to compensate for depreciation also, or any upgradation is required in his truck, because he has to increase the tonnage capacity also. So maybe he has to upgrade this truck also. He need to buy another truck also, or he need to buy the new truck also as required basis. If he is exporting sea and air transport also, after that also he has to arrange. He himself has to arrange. He himself may take it, but he still need to arrange it. Correct? So now look at the point, very critical point which I am trying to make here is that the first party logistics, 1PL concept, the owner, the manufacturer is having ample number of responsibilities in addition to his own mother work, his own responsibility of the manufacturing. Core work, core responsibility is manufacturing. If anybody asks me as a student, what is your core responsibility? To study. So for a manufacturer, what is the core responsibility? To manufacture. For a villager, what is the responsibility for an agriculturist? To produce the food grains, horticulture, perishable fruits and vegetables. So this is their core responsibilities. But no, when you operate a first party logistic model, you are operating all these things in addition to your core business. So probably you may suffer your core competency of manufacturing, because you cannot spare 100% time on your manufacturing process. Correct? So now in upcoming slides, 2PL, 3PL, 4PL, 5PL, 6PL, we will see how the manufacturer owner are getting away or getting rid of these responsibilities one by one. Okay? Again, I am repeating, in the yellow template, what you are seeing on the screen right now is making a great sense of a core responsibility of manufacturing, additional responsibility to deliver the goods to the stakeholder, which is a customer. Okay? So now we'll see how these responsibilities are shared with the different parties in 2-party, 3-party, and go on, and subsequent configurations. Okay. Second party logistics. Okay. So you can see that now you are having between manufacturer and market a yellow block came which is called transporter, and that is the second party. That is now called, you are the first party, he is the second party now. So we have a second party logistics. So 2PL. And what is that? It could be a courier service or something. So the 2PL solution involves a company using a separate transport company, a subcontractor to move their goods. Transport company, simple. You know that many transport companies are there in the world. Okay. So what they do? Baba, okay, give me the goods, I will take it. So he just do a transportation for you. So you did not own your own trucks. You did not have to maintain the spare parts for truck. You did not have to maintain any maintenance contract for your truck with maintenance agencies for truck and all. So you are free. Okay, you are free. The 2PL logistics will be asset based and will be own the means of transport. So you don't own it. The second party logistic transport company owns the trucks. Okay, they own the truck. They take your product. They give it to the customer. Clear? Good. This would have been the first concept of a man in a van, as an individual or company transport other companies' goods in their vehicle. Man in a van. Somebody is transporting your goods. Courier service, DHL, Purolator, UPS Canada, FedEx, transportation services. I will provide your goods from one country to another country, don't worry. Transportation could be on road, by rail, by sea, by air, fine. But I will do that job, leave it to me. Okay, so this is a concept of man in van, second party logistics, where a second party called transporter is involved. Okay, we go next now. Okay, so that was transportation. Okay, but in that transportation, now a third PL logistic provider will offer first stage supply chain integration. Now the supply chain is starting. On the first party, there was no supply. It's not supply chain. One manufacturer is doing everything. What is supply chain in that case? Of course, he was taking all responsibility on his shoulder in one PL. Second PL, he just gave it to a truck driver, a transporter company. Okay, Baba, take my material. Okay, deliver it. Okay, means for that matter, even if you can say, okay, DHL, come take my letter and send it to India or send it to any country. That's all. But now, from the third PL, slowly, supply chain is opening its wings now. So the supply chain started opening its wings from the concept of third-party logistics. And you can say it's the first stage of supply chain. What happens is that a third party comes, okay, a party comes, okay, and they tells you, look, gentleman, don't worry about anything, okay, just give me a list to whom I should deliver how much, that rest I will take care. So you'll say, okay, I'm producing every day 10,000 pieces, so my 5,000 goes to X company in Y city and Z company in A city. Clear? You are producing 10,000, you are every day you need to send it to the Nitin at XYZ country, okay, you need to send their 5,000 pieces every day basis, and you have to send another 3-4 vendors are there for you, or your customers are there where you have to send it 1,000 pieces. So you give that list to your third party logistic company. They will do packaging also for you. You not to worry, so don't buy packaging material. They'll do labeling also. And they will do warehouse including inventory management. They will do a warehousing also. And they will do a cross-docking also, okay, handing over of the material. And they will do a transport and freight forward also for you. Transportation, freight forwarding, cross-docking, packaging, labeling. And material will reach to the market or to the customer, whatever you want to say. A manufacturer outsourced all their transport, storage, packing and distribution of their goods using a single 3-party company, 3PL company. Most 3PL companies are flexible so that you can select to use as many or as few of their service depending on your requirement. I took the name of DHL, okay. I took the name of other companies there, okay. By the way, that was their basic model just to supply courier service, transport service. But they are into 3-party logistics also. They'll say, you want my third-party logistics service? I will do packaging for you, don't worry. I will even keep your products for me also, warehousing also I will handle, inventory also I will handle, don't worry. Just you produce and give it to me, I will take care of it. Third-party logistic concepts. Now we are in the fourth party logistic, 4PL. And it's a good concept by the way, okay. Now there's a difference coming. And what is that difference between 3PL and 4PL? You were talking to a third party who was doing your packaging for you, warehousing and transportation for you, okay. But still, you are not expert in this. How you can negotiate with packager? How do you negotiate with warehouse? How do you negotiate with transportation companies? Okay, you are not expert into it. You are expert in your manufacturing. Keep your expertise with you. You are expert in that. So now what happened in fourth party logistics? We bring a logistic company which provides us the solution. And what solution they provide? They will say, sir, don't worry. I will find you the best packaging, warehousing and transportation options available. I will take care of this. In the third party logistics, probably because when you are handling, you will say, yaar Baba, one person, you take everything here from me. You do packaging, you do warehousing. I cannot handle multi-parties in that case. So probably he's cooking his price, he's scaling his charges for you. But when logistic company comes into the point, you will simply say logistic company, my packaging, warehousing, transportation cost coming right now 6%. I want to bring it down to 3%. Tell me how you will bring it down to me, 3%. If you bring it down to 3%, I will give 1%. Profit. Don't worry. So I will still be happy that I am reducing it by 2%. So that logistic company will what they will do? They will hire an independent packaging unit, competitive packaging unit, which will be cheaper for you. Means ultimately your objective is to make 6% to 3% job, okay, or 6% to 5% job, whatever comes in. He will find one warehousing also which is cheaper, and the third is the transportation also. So he will do all these activities on behalf of you. fourth party logistics. So the fourth party logistics solution involves an independent or a neutral lead logistic provider effectively acting as an agent. Okay. A 4PL company will liaise and coordinate with one or more 3PL provider company to provide and tailor the best service for customer requirement. I told you that. They will say, sir, leave it to me now. You want to reduce it by 2%, 3%? Rest leave it to me. I will take care of this. So packaging, warehousing, transportation, they will take care. It could be from one company, it could be from multiple companies, but it is a headache of logistic company. 4PL will include all the benefits of 3PL provider plus the following. A single point of contact with impartial service advice, because he has nothing. He has nothing. He has no cut in packaging. He has no profit margin in warehousing. So he is a neutral agency. So all three-party services will be provided. But only thing is that a single point of contact. Time saving for now. Project management, sourcing and negotiation, logistics, strategy and analysis. He's doing everything, no? Sourcing, negotiation, project management, transportations, logistics, everything he's doing. All analysis also is doing. So he is taking care of, as soon as the PL will increase, the manufacturer will move inside his manufacturing premises more. He will remain more in manufacturing premises. He will not be bothered how to manage this. Management will be given to a fourth party logistic provider who is an independent company, logistic company. Was the non-stop logistics, Total Express, XPO Logistics, TechWift. All these things are playing a role of fourth party logistics. They take care for you. They provide you a solution, end-to-end solution. End-to-end solution, huh? Manufacturer to customer, manufacturer to market. See the difference, huh? In the previous slide, we had yellow color logistic to transport, okay? Now see. Fifth party logistics, okay? See how the concepts are going on now. You see, even manufacturing and marketing also came into that yellow umbrella. Supply chain management. See, the supply chain has opened its full wings now. Supply chain management has opened its full wings. And what is that exactly now? A fifth party logistics, also known as 5PL, is a system where an organization, a client, outsource all its supply chain to a logistics service provider. Everything I'm giving now, I'm giving it to a fifth party, okay? A logistics provider. A 5PL company engages in planning, organizing, and implementing the client's logistics solutions. Complete solutions. Planning, organizing. Means they are giving you more bigger end-to-end solution. Remember that yesterday we saw what is the difference between logistics and the supply chain. So in that we saw that the supply chain has done extra job, market analysis, planning, coordinations, organizing the things, upgrading the supply chain, correct? Upgrading the logistics supports, everything. So now they are this party will tell you, sir, this week you should reduce your manufacturing. Of course, you will do manufacturing. The manufacturer will keep doing manufacturing, but they will plan even your productivity or production for the week or a month. You got the point? So this kind of, and they do a market survey also. They are tweaking your manufacturing based on the marketing requirement also. So it has an added feature of that market analysis, demand forecast, pricing forecast, everything. The 5PL logistic provider would need to control the entire supply chain regardless of how many different service providers were involved. He will do. Now that fellow who is the fifth party logistic provider is there, he will hire the logistic company, not you. You got my point? You can always tell me, sir, this fifth party logistic company himself will do this job. If you want to do that, by all means, establish a supply chain office, supply chain management office in your organization to do all these things, and then see how much manpower is required for that, how much big infrastructure required for that. So this is how the things are happening. The integration must be achieved through the application of IT solutions to provide full visibility throughout the supply chain in real time. With the focus on technology, the 5PL solution is best suited to the e-commerce. IT solutions. Without IT solutions, is not possible. You have to have a high scale of IT solutions for this. Mammoth of data are going to be handled. Okay, mammoth of information is going to be handled across the supply chain. So you need a 5PL logistics supply chain when you are working, and especially remember in automobile industries, a huge number of components and ancillaries are involved. So how much complex supply chain will be there. So will you manufacture or you will manage the supply chain? The call is yours. DHL supply chain. Now see the name of the company is DHL supply chain. It's a DHL, but there is it's a subsidiary of DHL. DHL supply chain, UPS supply chain solutions, XPO logistics, DB Snacker, non-stop logistics, Total Express, XPO logistics, SEP Express, TVS logistics. All these they are providing this kind of solutions to you. They are providing basically supply chain solutions to you. Simple and straightforward answer. So now we are in 6PL. And what is the 6PL, by the way? It's same as 5PL, okay? But now we are integrating AI into it, artificial intelligence into it. Artificial intelligence. And how it is important. Fully integrated and partially automated supply chain solution monitored and driven by artificial intelligence, often defined as artificial intelligence driven supply chain management. AI is coming into the picture now. Because of the complex nature, I remember that in every session I always tell this point. The most important branch of the management which will use the AI, which will use the maximum AI, will be supply chain. Because they are handling lot of information. That information required to be processed. That requirement that data required to be handled correctly, so the requirements of different stakeholders can be addressed in time. Okay, so that is called the 6-party logistics, which is nothing but 5th-party logistics plus the AI. Fully integrated and partially automated supply chain solution monitored and driven by artificial intelligence, often called artificial intelligence driven supply chain management. That is what I read it again for you. The application of AI across the supply chain would give huge technological advancement. Yes. The AI incorporated supply chain could monitor the whole supply chain using trends, ordering patterns, forecasting models, proactive send instructions upstreams. This could automatically trigger good production, send instructions to deliver stock, or highlight anomalies. With the advancement in self-driven vehicle, warehouse robots and delivery drones, some of the components are already being used today. The point which I am trying to make here is very simple, that the best possible application of AI will strengthen the 6PL logistics. Fully integrated, completely monitored, and automation may be there 100% or maybe partially there. So basically it's a technological fusion. AI, artificial intelligence, IoT, Internet of Things, blockchain will become the part of 6PL. And by the way, now you can see the 3 names of company, Accenture, IBM, Capgemini. They are coming into the picture because they are one of the solution provider for 6PL logistics. They are the active solution provider for the AI solution provider for the multi-party logistics, which is 6-party logistics. Got the point? So this is how the 6PL logistics works actually. Okay. That was about 1PL to 6PL. We run through it and you understood the concept also. It was pictorially very simple view. Now we are just looking for the green logistic concepts. Okay, that is also multi-party logistics plus green is the future of logistics actually. So green logistics focuses on sustainability. Sustainability means simple. Keep doing the things for forever. Approach is that. Target is that. Don't break your services. And you so meticulously plan your things from all the perspectives, especially considering ESG triangle of sustainability, which is called environment, social and governance aspect. You keep doing your business, you keep doing your manufacturing, you keep doing producing. If you are doing farming, you do a sustainable farming for years, generations and generations. Okay. So green logistics or eco-logistics is a sustainable approach to the supply chain and its activities to minimize the environmental impact. In the transportation, you reduce the impact on environment. Warehousing also does not do it maintains, it avoids the wastage also. They store the things well so that the supplies can be maintained correctly. Warehouses uses the solar energy systems. They uses the solar power so that electricity consumption, refrigeration systems consumption is reduced. Key practices. The process involves reducing the carbon footprint through actions like responsible waste disposal, recycling, using sustainable or recycled packaging, decreasing energy consumption across both the forward and reverse flow of products and information. You know what? Very simple concept. Imagine we are getting a lot of deliveries at our home. Especially when I go to India, my son and daughter, they will keep ordering something on Amazon, and these guys will keep coming. Amazon 1, Amazon 2, I'm just giving a number. They 3-4 times they will come. They'll bring something. Every time there will be a packaging material will be coming up. Imagine, we are talking of reverse logistic. Yesterday we read, correct? What if he comes and he tells you, sir, no problem, please unpack your product, give me your packaging material, I will take it back. So in that scenario, the Amazon is including the recycling of packaging material from the source itself. So the concept which I am trying to make here is that the recycling, reducing the load on the natural resources, electricity consumption, everything will be a part of green logistics. Recycling, reuse will be more emphasized in the green logistic concepts. What are the key challenges to the green logistics, by the way? Green logistics faces significant hurdles, including heavy dependency on fossil fuel for transportation, the lack of necessary green infrastructure. We are in the fossil fuel dependency. We are a lot. There's no doubt in that. The impact of last mile delivery on urban congestion and the need for business to invest and incorporate eco-friendly criteria into their procurement policies. Yesterday when we were discussing first mile, mid mile, and last mile delivery, city congestion. The drone will be the future solutions. Your deliveries will come by the drones. Okay, drone for avoiding the city congestion. Human lives are such a high stake. You know that the bikers who comes to deliver, or the porters which try to come and deliver your goods. So it takes time. It's really a tough time for them also. But everybody has to do their job. So they are doing their job. They are getting money for that. But the idea here is very simple, that there are basic key challenges are there, and city will get congested day by day. By the way, it's not going to reduce. So ultimately, you will have to pick up something out of that street congestion, and that will be this kind of activities. You just bring a good from A to B port could be a very easy option by the drone. So think of a drone logistics also, if you are thinking startup, okay. So you can open a fleet of drone for local deliveries, okay. GPS monitored drones. Primary benefit is adopting green logistic practices yields substantial advantages such as the reduced greenhouse gas emission, yes, the ability to minimize waste throughout the supply chain. Our concept is reduce the waste. Whenever there is a waste, reduce the waste. Relationship with reverse logistics and green logistics is the overarching approach of adopting environment-friendly method to the entire logistic chain, while reverse logistics is a specific process within that chain where a company handles the return of the goods. Reverse logistic versus green logistic concept. So don't take that reverse logistics is a green. No, it's not like this. Reverse logistics is only that you take back packaging material, you take back the product. So basically, what you sold to your customer does not go into the landfill, wastage, okay, to the garbage, not that. But in the green logistics, you take care of everything. Even your trucks, you will be taking fuel efficient trucks. Your warehouses, whatever systems you take, there will be 7-star rated, energy economized. Your cooling system will be energy efficient. So basically, you are reducing the carbon footprint from the manufacturing up to the product reaches to the hands of the customer. And from there also, you will incorporate reverse logistics into it to bring back the packaging material, anything which is getting waste out of your delivered product itself. So green logistics is saving every time, every energy footprint. So every unit of power should be saved. But in reverse logistics, we are only considering how to avoid your finished good, which is lived his life, to go to the landfill. In place of going to landfill, it can come to the system again back. So that's why the reverse logistics is one component of green logistics. Examples of green logistics: sustainable transportation, transporting to electrical vehicle for transport to reduce emission and moving away from high emission methods like air freight. So electrical vehicles. Optimized distribution using forward stocking locations to significantly shorten last mile freight distance, which increases fuel consumption and overall delivery time. I always say one thing, okay, and I have given the example at many times. These small bakalas, which could got impacted little by the big malls and stores. But I am telling you, these small bakalas are having a sustainable life. Next 50 or 100 years, they will be having a sustainable life, rather they will become more big hot cat. How it will happen, you will ask me the question. See, for a small things, what you do, You go to your nearby bakalas, correct? And you buy your product, correct there? Now imagine not like this only. What will happen? Amazon keeping his stores at one place and then transporting 10 km, 5 km here and there. What they will do in the night duration when the traffic congestion is less, they will offload their products to the small bakalas. So in the bakala when you go, you will find an Amazon tray there, Amazon cabinet there. Okay, and whenever any product is ordered, okay, in that region, the nearby bakalas will work as a warehouse also for your supplies. So the optimizing the distributions. Not every time get an order, run 10 km. Even 10 km is a big thing in the last mile deliveries. Remember this point. 5 km is a big thing. When you already have an option 100 meters away from you, why he cannot be your source of supply? And not one fellow, if you have 100 bakalas around you in 1 kilometer, everybody can have a distributed products. So ultimately you can get your product out of that 100 bakalas. Anyone will keep the product for you. One variety, one type. Because you can say, sir, how in one cupboard a big Amazon company's store warehouse can come? Okay, I agree with you. But you have 100 bakalas around you. And those bakalas will keep the different products and that can supply you. That is going to be an optimized distribution. Waste reduction in operations. Focusing on improving operational efficiency by addressing the significant problem of packaging wastage in logistics services. So that is a waste reduction in operations. Try to reduce. Muhammad will talk, don't worry, just give me some time here. Okay. So we are in the quiz now.